Bismillah, 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 Bismillah. From the mysterious event of occurrence of existence and life a few billions of years ago, from that mysterious event, there is an ever increasing and widening situation of aspects in life that we have inherited as human beings at the end of this long saga, in a way, that I'd like to address and share with you. To start with, each one of us is a composite of two entities. One is an evolved animal ending up being as we are humans. 50,000 years ago we were semi, 200,000-300,000 years ago we were even less. 500,000 years ago we were humanid or some other version. But especially in the last few decades, we have emerged as intelligent and highly evolved in the rise of consciousness. So, who are we? It's a combination of this evolved entity, which is physical, chemical, biological. You can analyze it, discuss it, and have a better understanding of its mechanism. But it's alive because of this mysterious life. And that is where the whole story and mystery and search and drive is towards. So I am both an evolved animal and a light or a source of life that's beyond my comprehension. And so is everyone else. And that is the source of justice and equality. The souls or spirits are exactly the same. They remember the origin. They have within them a touch of the memory of before creation. And they provide this mysterious energy of living awareness to the animal so that the soul can experience the connection of the infinite, which is within itself, and the finite, which is the world of the environment we are in. So, as such, this creature of this composition wants to be reassured, wants to be certain at all times that its nature, its essence is ongoing, is continuous, is forever. So the issue is that of time. The soul is not subject to space and time, whereas the body and the mind is, and there is this apparent, if you like, tussle. But we are both. If I didn't have the mind and the body, I wouldn't experience all of these amazing metaphors that are in themselves reflectors of the eternal soul, or God, or reality, or truth. So the eye is an amazing gift that combines what is visible, touchable, smellable, all the senses and the and beyond, and the light that illumines or activates or energizes these senses. And this is what we like to celebrate. It is deep in our nature to celebrate success. And more than success, we want victory. And more than victory, we want triumph. That's why we have been from time immemorial, at least we know for 20,000 odd years, the first practices were that of pilgrimage or rituals. Gather together. We are all the same and yet we are different. My hand is not your hand, but what we are questing for, what we are hoping for, what drives us is essentially the same. So this is Eid. To celebrate, you find for thousands of years now, most people, whatever religion they accept or take, or whatever other grouping, whatever they have, you find they want to at least celebrate en masse once, if not twice or three times, often twice, this gathering together to remind each other that yes, we are animals, we are on earth, we are وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ, but equally within us lies a spirit or a soul that is not confined to the confinement of space and time. So we love Eid, we love to celebrate, and this is in our psyche, in our collective memory, and everywhere. And it has in it some advantage and goodness for us to recall and recollect that an aspect is timeless and then another aspect timely. This is the season because of the coincidence of the moon or whatever, so we celebrate. Therefore, we try to remember the highest aspect that can touch our memory. And it's a deep, if you like, spiritual touch of recollection. That is the meaning of it. And with that comes sacrifice, few other traditional things relevant to the people themselves. And in our case, we end up having to give up that which was most valuable, as the animals were, the cattle or the sheep. The most valuable possessions 2,000 years ago for anyone was that. It wasn't a big piece of diamond or a palace. It was how many sheep or cows do you have, and so on. So it is a symbol for giving up that which we love and are attached to for the sake of the higher, which has given us even the notion of love, ever present in the heart, the divine light. So it is worthy of celebrating at all times, regularly. But for the mass, for many people to gather, to come, it is a very special event. So whatever does bring in the pointer towards that which is eternal, constant, permanent, it is worthy to celebrate and to lose all the darknesses of the self-ego in it. And we do carry these memories within us as well. So the more often you celebrate, the more you return. And the word itself means to return to that which is worthy to celebrate. Otherwise, it ends up a very silly party with a lot of regrets and suffering. To celebrate that which is triumphant is the divine light, and that is worthy. Bismillah.